Hey, what's going on everyone? This is JoeYoursTruly back with another video, and today we're gonna be doing some Crunch jungle. It's gonna be kind of like I'm gonna try and be building him the most competitive way possible. And what I mean by that, it's gonna go for the more standard build for today, because I think Crunch is someone that is a very popular offlane since the beginning of early access, but I just kind of noticing with the last few kind of patches and the recent competitive tourneys, we haven't been seeing Crunch as much in the offlane, but we're seeing him more in the jungle. And like, I think there's just a sort of an interesting meta shift where like Crunch is typically used to be more favorable for the jungle, no, for the off lane, but now it seems like he's getting pivoted a little bit more into the jungle world. So I kind of want to do a gameplay video, just kind of investigate that just a little bit. But in my head, this does make sense purely for the fact that question off lane is just a little awkward a lot of times, because offlane is one of those worlds that's very matchup dependent, right? So when this new heroes does come in, or when the certain hero is really strong, that's when like some heroes can fall in or out of meta. With how like strong Fanmail offlane is, with how there's so much like CC steal, Richter, just a lot. It just seems like there's a lot of matchups where Crunch can't do Crunch things as much, because how easy it is for just kind of camp the Crunch, or just make it really hard for him to do offlane shenanigans. Because like I feel like and the kind of 1v2 can be really kind of tricky to kind of do well in the offlane with Crunch. But when jungle, it doesn't matter. Like jungle is all about kind of ganking, having like early game threat, and being able to do some great stuff throughout the game. And Crunch is one of the junglers I'd say he's actually pretty strong early, even when I was 6. He has some like one of the better early game plans, I would say, like up there with like Fame Mao as example. So much so that I am kind of looking at going to gank dual lane right here potentially. So what I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be doing my full clear right here. I'm not gonna really bother to gank the game as much, because game is honestly just one of those mid lanes that's really hard to lock down without like a lot of CC. Yep, and I do see the Crunch on that side, so it means that he is gonna be pathing towards blue. Maybe he did too. He might just go blue or the 5 camp. We shall see. It doesn't seem like he's looking for invade. It's a big thing. I'm not using my E because I'm about to go gank here in just a sec. I'm just doing sweeper to see if there's any deep wards that... Yeah, there's one right here. But we are kind of going in hot. Seems I'm not going to be able to catch up, so let's just go take that. And I am looking at to take the river buff right here more than anything. No, so go for the left, because I'm going to take the right one. The Callus should take the left one, because we can grab both river buffs and getting just gets none, right? That's why I'm kind of just saying right here, I'm going to just grab this nice and easy. Wait, what is it? There's no way he agrees for this, right? Oh, what the... Okay, Gideon. Okay, Gideon, that was so weird. It looks like he didn't have E. That's why he immediately blinked. I thought he was gonna blink in E. Then that would have been actually really hard to follow and he gets out. But I guess he blinked because he didn't have E, so that was just so weird. That's what I mean, like, as Crunch, I'm like one of the stronger junglers starting off. So I should be contesting River Bus more often is my big thing. Because I can definitely have that early game threat to kind of go for these more aggressive ganks right here, right? So before I back, I'm just gonna do a full clear right here. Maybe look at left. I think Brox is doing fine, honestly, by the looks of it. So I'm trying to do is like big thing about like oh, he might be trying to go for my boot camp right there, because we see the Crunch actually gank right there. I kind of want to go contestant too, because I feel like he's gonna be start doing it because he kind of walking there. So if anything, if he's not on it, I'll just start 2 and then just take my later back, right? So let's see if he's on it. No, he's not. Oh, he's staying right there, by the way. That crunch is still staying there, by the way. So... Oh, what the? He's going for a tower dive. This is definitely something we need to punish right here. I'm trying to figure out where he's going. Yep, and that's the punish. The fact that I was there means we got the kill on the crunch because like he got the murder and I don't think Steel does enough damage to that crunch, so that crunch could just walk out and the dual lane can go cover his butt, right? But because we actually went past over there, we punished for that greedy invade and just make sure he just gets punished really hard for that. So now I'll take my back. I'm saying 1600 gold. My web buff is coming up, so by the time I get back, it'll spawn, and it's gonna be just really just a good time to back, honestly. So up on CS right there, I'm definitely on track to hit level 6 before this crunch, which is gonna be really nice in this middle matchup. See crunch on his west side, so it's actually a very nice wall, whoever put that down. Let's do this, kind of a little shortcut you can do to get immediately onto the 2 camp. So you know, since that crunch looks like he's doing his west side clear, I might look for an invade, potentially ganking right. It just really depends if I get spotted on the woods or not. So let's start sweeping. Because if I get spawned on the wall, then I have to back off for my invade, right? Alright, nice, nice. I think that Bellica is still too close to tower, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna just be clearing this 3 camp and be looking to potentially gank this once they push up further up. Missing mid. I have a bit farther on the ward, so I don't think the game's coming over to the right side. Where's the wave at? It's hard. Sometimes hard to tell where the wave is at. Okay, now we're going. Okay, we got the blink out. He somehow has 6. That's interesting. That's interesting right there. He has 6 already? Wait, where you got 6 from? Oh, I guess, I mean, I almost have 6 there myself, so maybe he picks up some extra, like, CS or something. Because, like, I'm up on CS and somehow he hit 6 before me. That is quite unfortunate right there. That because he got 6 before me, he just literally just got the kill. But I mean, that's alright. That's a blink by the Murdoch. And I'm already on this side again. And this time I have 6. So it's not too bad still at the end of the day. They commit resources to go for that. Okay, they're not on that. I think I just spotted the crunch. I think he's on this side again. Yeah, he's like right there. Interesting. Okay, I'll just back off a little bit for now. Are they trying to... Is that crunch trying to still do some shenanigans again? Because I don't want to stay on this side too much because I want to go kill my blue side, right? But I still gotta keep an eye out if that crunch is looking to do feint twos or looking to come gank the white lane again. Not sure what he put down. Okay. Yeah, he's just looking. I want to go farm elsewhere, but like this crunch is like being a little bit annoying. Oh, that's why he's going for the river buff. A little bit. They're too close to turn, so I'm trying to see if the crunch is still coming in or not. Oh yeah, he's coming in now. Yeah. It's just, yeah, that just sucks. There's nothing much I can really do about that. I probably just need to go else. What the? He's starting this, by the way. Can we have cows come over? This country is starting it. I'm trying to get them off it, because I think we should punish this. Huge. Then that's a good ultimate. Looks like Bellica DC right there. A little unfortunate because maybe I don't know if she had the knockups still to get me, but either way, we definitely do a good job like hovering that, because like the fact that we hover that means we force the punch to get off it, because I don't want to give it feint just for free when I think we can just come together as a team and punch that right there. So I really want to go blue side, but I feel like this punch is literally just going to come one back over this side again. I feel like, so I kind of just want to just grab my web up and just try to see if we can just either contest him again with feinters, or maybe go for a gank and maybe try to get feinters afterwards. And hitting level 6 on Crunch means that my clears are just really good, if I do say so myself. So I'll be, even though like I haven't been farming my other side of the like jungle, I can clear stuff pretty fast. Let's see, what do I want? Oh, looks like counter skin gank. Anything I can do to salvage this? He did blink. Let's see if we can get knock up so the Guinea can. Oh my god. Very not well played by. We were able to like save the counters and she was able to get out of there. That's huge. That's really huge. Nice. I'm actually stronger than this punch because he does have Mutilator and I do. So I'm looking to see if we can maybe invade-ish. Honestly, let's see if we can go for a tower dive. Seems like the crunch is now on this side. Nice. The dash doesn't make you invulnerable on the Devar, so if you can actually land you on B or like E, you can just lock him out of that, right? So very nice stuff, very nice stuff. Honestly, I just want to do full clear blue side. Crunch could maybe just immediately force this first feinters, but like I think I just want to prioritize farming for a little bit because he can do feinters. Sure, we lose the first one, but like I really want to like just kind of get ahead and farm so I can just beat him in the 1v1s very easily. Like even we can just go for mid prime. So honestly, like the mid lane is dead. Grux is doing very good against the Sevar. I think we just go for main prime. I think we're very strong in the 2v2. Worst comes to worst. Yep. They're on the feinters as I expected because I show face on the off lane. The best thing we can do is go for this mini prime to trade out. So giving up first what do you call it, feinters is fine as long as you give like that should honestly go to the Grux, not the counters. Because I think Grux is doing a lot stronger split pushing than my counters. Punch is like looking to gank right, so I gotta hover. Even though I have 2000 gold, I really want to spend. Because I feel like he's like he's gonna be looking. I see how games coming over too. They're trying to look for something. Why? I think they just need to be really careful. So who's actually... I think, yeah, it looks like the Murloc's doing a bit better than my dual lane, so if it turns to 3v3, we may not win that. So something to just keep in mind. Yeah, see, he's looking. He's been hovering super aggressively, right? The game's pushing hard mid. I do not want him to just keep getting it for free, right? So... Oh my god, he literally just followed me. That's wild. Instead of like going for the dual lane, he literally just like followed me mid. Because he's been like very just on this dual lane a lot. So I wasn't expecting him to actually follow me that time. But because he followed me and I live, my Callus get a very nice gank off white at the T1 tower. So it's actually a very good play by the team. That wasn't coordinated, by the way. The Callus just knew what she was doing. She went and ganked white. I saw the game pushing mid. I'm like, okay, I gotta like cover this. Or else we'll lose the T1 mid, which should not be as ideal. So just very great stuff by the team right there. Nice. And I should be doing much better now because that was 2000. Because we almost killed that Gideon, it's just we had 2000 gold to spend that we didn't. So like that could have been a kill if I have the time to do it, but I did not. But it worked out towards the end. Okay, he looks like he's just gonna be shoving in mid. He's ignoring the fact that there's an inhibitor push going on right there. Wow, they're just going hand with that mini prime. So I doubted the count is having that mini prime at first, but she's making some seriously good work with that. Holy moly. Let's go team. That's huge, getting like a 2-2 tower at like 15 minutes. That's like really early. That is so good. Yeah, that's lit indeed still. What I'm trying to do is I'm trying to shove this in and hopefully this be a T1 tower. Unfortunately, just a little tad late. Just a little tad late on that front. Wait, is he have a wave already push? Does not. So right now, what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to keep an eye out for where the Quench jungle is at, because depending where it's at, I'm going to change how I want to gank, right? Because ideally when I want to gank, it's yeah, see left side, that means I'm going to be looking at mid/right side. Modog's by himself for a little bit, so honestly, looks like they're all just backing off. Count's back, so I have to actually cover this wave right here. Also, it's just gonna crash in. Oh, very nice stuff. Oh no, yeah, it's hard for me to go in right there. Cause I think that was a nice attempt right there. Maybe I should have gone on that, but it worked out because it's just like there's people hovering here already. I'm just looking to see if we can just push this in. Like, because the T1 tower is getting low enough to the point where we should just force the T1 tower takedown, since you can only do so much when it's 4 people pushing in like this. Very nice kill right there. Yep, that's what I mean. We'll just force this in. We still have the Noah's Fence. We don't have the Gideon Mage to cover this push, so we could look to keep pressuring this just a bit longer. So let me just kind of hover right here. There's no word, but it's good to know anyways. It's actually not bad to just take the resets, because when you overstay, that's when mistakes can happen, right? So instead, we're just gonna go for some spicy invades. I'll take the blue, and I'm gonna be able to get the 3 camp right here. I should leave that, because then when you go take it, it's only one minion right there, so it's gonna delay his farm on his side a bit. You know what? Yeah, my Faintus is up. I just realized that. So, since the Grux is here, we can just force this as well. Because we just have a huge numbers advantage, right? Very nice stuff. Oh no, I kind of want to catch this wave because, yep, it's crashing. I think it's a little too late. Let's see if we can salvage it. It's pretty much like dead. Like, it's literally like, I don't know, what is that, like 5 HP, 2 HP? It's literally just a tickle away from being dead right now. So it's gonna go down eventually, right? But okay, so this is kind of like the typical build. I actually really like the tech of going Absolution, because more attack speed, it's not something you really need on Crunch. It's more so like the CC like passive, where if you get CC, you get damage mitigation, because CC is the biggest counter to like Crunch. And so if you get CC, but you get the movement speed, you get damage mitigation. That's honestly such a powerful effect on the Quench right here. So going for this more high damage build can like really help out when you have like a powerful defensive utility item that is Absolution. Okay, seems like they're pushing in by hard. So let's see if we can do a little... There's nothing really take on the west side, but I could try look for an angle. I just don't know where the gain's at. Okay, now he's over there. So I'm trying to do... I'm like 2 levels up on this guy, by the way, so he definitely cannot beat me right now. Yeah, I'm just trying... I'm literally just... We've just bowling him out of his jungle super well. And I'm just taking resources because I'm looking at my team. I'm trying to see if a Brave plays out or they engage, right? But either way, this is a advantage for us. We can back off. Oh, we might have to... my jungle's fine. Because I think we have a little number disadvantage, so I think we have to back off just a little bit. But we've done the damage. We've been taking camps. This Crunch is not getting any fun whatsoever. Because, yeah, I'm like 50 CS above him. That's just largely... Part of it is due to the fact that we have a lot of pressure on the map, so we've been doing a lot of end-base, taking his resources. But also, the fact that, like, he's been trying to really prioritize ganking a lot. And not so much actually farming. So I'm able to, like, kind of get a little bit ahead of him in the get-go. And then he got punished when he was overstaying on some of his like ganks he did. Most of his ganks did work out, but it cost him his CS. Whereas I've been trying to like fit in both the farming, but also like trying to hover and pressure at the lanes, right? Ready to re-crunch. Because Crunch has nowhere to like really farm, so he's trying to find somewhere to come farm, right? So now we're just gonna... Yep. Okay. Oh, did he actually blink over that? What a shad. What a shad. That's such a good blink over the wall. That was such a good blink over the wall. Because like that means that he just caught him out because he saw the Crunch blink and be out, so that Crunch has nothing else to really give away. So that was so good by the support right there. I didn't have to commit a blink or anything. Or more importantly, the fact that my support engaged like that means we can keep going. I don't want to like blink after the Crunch when we don't actually have a team that's following up anymore on that. But it's gonna be the GG's right there. So very typical stuff. It's just like you go this build because it just offers the best kind of like damage spikes for like the Crunch. It's kind of, it's because like I know this, like I've been calling this quote unquote bruiser meta. Definitely the Bone Saw, the Overload, those kind of booster items are really strong, but it's not, they're not always gonna be the strongest in every game and on every hero. Like if I'm doing like the Crunch jungle right here, my goal is to kind of do a lot of damage and set up my team for like really kind of successful like kills and stuff, right? Going like the Overload build sure can like make me a lot more durable, but it's not necessarily gonna help me do enough damage to get some of these ganks off. And so like for example, we see me do the Ceres jungle gameplay video. That one, I think legit like Ceres is one of those characters like when the off lane, his better builds are the more bruiser kind, the Bone Sword Sky Splitter, because that allows him to duel the offlane 1v1 like with some very potent strengths. But in like the jungle, your goal is to kind of blow people up and kind of get some kills rolling across the lane. So going for the more assassin build that I did on Ceres works out better in that case. So in a similar fashion, I think for Crunch offlane, I really like the Overload Basilisk kind of tech on him since it's mental. You can make an argument to go Mutilator Augmentation, but definitely in the jungle, you want to go for this more typical Mutilator Augmentation build because your goal is just to try to bring as much damage into your ganks because like unless you're doing like a tank jungler, like when you play like someone like a Rampage or Victor, then your goal is to be that tank. But when you're playing Crunch, you want to play more into inner strengths, and one of the biggest strengths of Crunch jungle is its early game damage. And I don't want to hinder that by going for this more Titan's Crest, Overload kind of shenanigans. I want to go for the more Assassin's Crest, go for Mutilator, trying to like really pump the damage as much as I can early on while still building some durability so I'm not too squishy right there. Oh yeah, favorite great stuff all around by the team. That was just some really nice plays by especially the counts on that one push right there. So let's do a very kind of shorter game I would say for today. But if anything, in this middle matchup, I kind of show you guys how to adjust your farming paths, because a lot of times there was times where I want to back buy Crest or get my items online, but I decide not to at times just because I see the Crunch, he's in my west side jungle, he is going to be ganking, so it's better for me to clear a little bit longer and hover, because when he does go for the greedy play like at that one T1 tower, because we were there, we would just kill him, right? If I wasn't there, then he would have got out, still supporting, can't really finish off that Crunch by himself. Or like for example, like I show face, kill the Sephiroth left side, I pretty much guessed that Crunch was going to do fainters, and indeed they did. So instead of just kind of wasting my time running over and being too late, I decided let's just do mini prime with the Grux and we trade objective for objective. And a lot of times going for mini prime could be better at times than going for the first fainters, because mini prime is that buff that can really help get that early game tempo going, and you guys saw that when the Countess took it and she was able to just take the T2 tower on the right side 15 minutes. That was a pretty nuts play by her. But yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what the heroes, what the builds y'all may showcase. Thank you as always for all the amazing support, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.